Hey, it's Chris Malashewski with the Built in Calgary Group, and we are discussing the real estate performance for the community of Killarney here today. And, it's no secret that we have certain price bands in the city right now performing extremely well. Stuff under 500, 550K, you almost can't keep it on the shelf, but it doesn't mean that product over that 700K isn't moving. It's in fact, it's not even sluggish, but it is having a bit of an effect, or the interest rates are having a bit of effect on things. So, having said that, why don't we jump in and take a look at the different segments of the markets and share my screen with you here, and you can make your own decision as to how the community of Killarney is performing in the different styles here. So what we'll do is we'll take a look at this, jump in. We're going to start with the detached home segment here. So here you can see that the amount of sales here is actually outperforming for the month of October, the amount of new listings that is coming on the market here. So that's really pushing down our months of supply from previous month of 2.44 down to just under 2.2. So that's really positive for us to see. And we're also seeing here that, our inventory levels, dropped off significantly, but it probably also with a few properties just coming off the market because they didn't sell. But what's nice to see is we did get a nice push though in the month of October, where we saw the average price point move back over that 700K price of well under or well over 750K, and above the average price of homes in Killarney year to date. So that's really good to see right now. So Killarney is for sure performing as we've just been discussing, aside from its peak in about April, March there. But overall, single family homes producing really well. Next, jumping into the semi-detached segment. So the semi-detached segment is a little bit different story from single family, but we are seeing nonetheless the amount of product still moving here. But we did have a bit of a dump, so to speak, of inventory versus sales there. We do expect that the semi-attached to start to build up a little bit as the market tapers off here for the rest of the year. But as is everything, when it's priced accordingly, stuff will move here. So, we are seeing that we did see a big jump here in the months of supply up to 8.5 months. I'd like to see that come down a little bit. If we can finish off the year for semi-attached to be sitting, somewhere in the neighborhood of under 4%, that'll be really positive, because that'll mean that we've definitely had the inventory turning here quite a bit. But we did see though that the average price point, albeit there was only 2 sales for semi-attached, that the average price jumped significantly and well over the average price point of the year. A little bit tough to say that, things have really shot off when there was only 2 sales, but nonetheless, it's still positive to see that Killarney is still having, sales activity. Jumping into row houses. Row houses are the Dalai Lama, and they will continue to be. If you note, if you've been watching anything that we've done on Killarney here in the last couple months, row houses continue to keep performing. We just can't keep any inventory, really. I mean, 5 sales, 5 new listings. We're just dealing with well under 2 months of supply there, quite low, well below the city average. Days on market a little bit higher than the city average, which is ironic, but that's because these row houses price point around 410,000, below the year-to-date average of about 450,000, is slightly higher than the city average for row houses there. And then if we finish off and we're looking at apartments, this is the time if you were to be looking to be getting a backyard, get rid of condo fees, more space, maybe you want to be in a different location. Apartments right now, there's just zero inventory, so not much to really talk about. Other than to state that if you were thinking about doing something, now would definitely be the time. So that's a quick update for you on what's happening in the real estate market. Remember and stay there. And remember to be thankful of the veterans, both first responders and military. They've done a lot for us to keep our country safe, and they do a lot of things behind the scenes that we don't see. With that being said, if you are curious to know what your home would sell for in today's market, by all means, give us a call, 403-809-3523. You're under no obligation to commit to us. We're just happy to provide the service. With that being said, enjoy the rest of the week. Cheers.